Old sayings regarding recovery that no longer apply.
Yeah, there's one that like immediately comes to mind for me, and it is the one that you have to do this for yourself. And I just think that is such BS. And I understand the sentiment behind it, like you have to be internally motivated if you want to really work hard. But the truth is, for me at least, is that I think I did this for my family and for my wife more than anybody. Is that I was sick of disappointing them, and I was motivated by their pain and what I did to them to want to change. We see that so often, that they're motivated by their loved ones. They don't want to keep living this way anymore because of their son. They want to be a good father or a good mom, whatever it is. They're motivated by these external factors. I think we're actually motivated more by relationships than our internal motivation. That's just my belief.
To start, right? But I'm sure eventually,
of course,
then you ended up doing it for yourself, right?
Yes.
So, but the concept of it has to be for yourself first, it can be misleading.
And that's where, like, I'm thinking, coming to my mind with all of these, any sayings is what it's preventing somebody from getting help. And it's because we hear families say this stuff all the time, but don't they have to be internally motivated to get some help? And it's like, no, you guys can help motivate them. You guys can get them to that place.
It's whatever gets them to treatment.
Yeah.
And I've seen people that have gotten better in treatment because they've been court ordered, because they've been arrested, because
Yes.
they've almost died in accidents. Once they get in, then you can start to do some work.
Yes, and I tell families that they're like, haven't they need to lose it all? Don't they need to get to this place where, all these consequences? And I say,
rock bottom.
Yeah, rock bottom. I tell them, no, they just have to have like a speck of willingness to go and try, and then we'll expand upon that. Hitting rock bottom thing too is definitely something that doesn't really apply anymore. We get so many people that work with us that are on paper looking extremely functional, have a great career, have a great family life, but they're like in the closet, like hiding, behind everything, but they're crumbling on the inside. They need help.
I also think that a lot of sayings that family members make because it makes them feel better, because they don't want to put the blame on the addiction, or they don't want to believe it's a mental health issue. So it's sort of blaming their loved one. Like they're just not ready, or the consequences haven't got bad enough yet. Maybe they just weren't motivated the right way. Maybe they just weren't getting the right type of treatment. Who knows?
I think of some of these sayings as some of them have two sides to them. So there's the expression, one day at a time, which I think is really good in early recovery, and it's an important thing. But then I've worked with a lot of people that just lose total sight of that. And how long have you been sober? 3 years. You're still taking it one day at a time though, and not building anything, and it's perpetuating kind of this impulsive drive to just do things every day and not have goals for the future.
Right.
And I think that's okay too.
Yes.
So there are times when it can be daunting early on that's a great saying, but it doesn't need to be that you hold on to it forever either.
Right, you can make plans for future, you can have goals, you can have dreams, but you can do things today to perpetuate that. It can be used both ways for sure.